What's going on, everyone? Just wanted to do some closing thoughts on the multiplayer for Uncharted 4. The stress test is just about done in a few hours. I don't think they're extending it as far as I know. I think this is it. This might be the last time we got our hands on the game until it officially launches. So I'm very much in an anticipation for this game. I know I've said it already. I did a first impressions for the first beta, so if you haven't seen that yet, you can go ahead and check it out. And hopefully I don't repeat anything in this video because I don't really remember exactly what I went through in that one, but I just wanted to go ahead and give some closing thoughts on what I, feel about the multiplayer and just kind of address how a lot of people are saying this multiplayer is too easy. That's the exact words that everyone's using. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are thinking the multiplayer is just too easy. They don't really have to try hard. People just straight up suck in this game. And I think it's more about that. I think it's more about people just being new to the franchise, possibly new to multiplayers, maybe, or they just aren't very good. That's definitely a possibility, considering this beta or stress test was available to everyone. It didn't even matter if you had PS Plus. You could have played this stress test. So I thought that was cool of Naughty Dog to be able to do that for everyone. It gives everyone a chance to get a taste of it. That's, one thing. And also it really gives Naughty Dog a chance to see what the problems are, what the issues are, how they can fix them. Because I know getting into games can be kind of tricky. Last night specifically was kind of weird. I was playing with BG, Jack Move, Smooth, and I think someone else, and we couldn't even get into the same game. Only a couple of us would, and everyone else would get booted. And then BG actually restarted his game, or PS4 actually, and the game removed itself. It wasn't even there anymore. I never ever heard of that before. So there's definitely issues going on. I know when I was playing solo, it was kind of hard to get into games too. And then of course, when I was with friends, it was kind of the same deal. So hopefully, and I'm sure Naughty Dog will address that and fix that. So that's what I love about these stress tests. They can really see the damage and how far it can go because there's so many people playing. So with that said, because there's so many people who had this available to them, there's going to be a lot of people who just are not good at the game. So I don't want to rule it out and say, oh, it's completely too easy and blah, 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 because we won't really know until launch and until the newbies, if you want to call them that, until they leave. Because that's going to happen. They'll play for a few days and then they'll just gradually drop off. And then we'll have the more competitive, better players left over. Kind of like with The Last of Us, or even games like Rocket League and other shooters and things like that. That's usually what happens, at least from my experience. You kind of get the veterans that stick around. And for me, that's great because, I don't have a lot of experience with Uncharted. I'm sure you guys already know that already. When it comes to the multiplayers, I just didn't put in work like that for the previous game. So I'm looking for these veterans to make me better. I want to get my butt kicked. And so far, like last night, for example, I had a few bad games, and that could just be because the other team was just better. They were working together better. It all depends on teamwork, of course. But individual skill, I still feel you do need to have that. I don't care what game you're playing. It could be the easiest game in the world, but you're still going to have your good and bad players. And that's why I say, maybe it's not necessarily the game. It's just the players that are just kind of bad. When I was playing today, actually earlier, I was playing solo and I don't know if I was just on a good luck run or something, but I was just dominating. I was on top of the team at least a few times. There were games where I didn't die once. And I think what it is with me, and something I've kind of learned about myself when it comes to this game, and this has happened before with other games, when I play solo, I feel like I do better sometimes because I'm not concerned about my teammates because I don't know them. I'm not communicating with them. For the most part, we're not talking. And I don't know them personally. Like when I'm playing with friends like Shar and Quincy or Nia or whoever, if I'm playing with you guys, I'm more so concerned about the team. You know, I'm trying to help the team out and work as a team, and I'm not just all about myself. Usually, I'm not trying to be the best. I'm not trying to hog all the kills. Definitely don't want to do that on purpose. You know, I might steal a kill or something on accident or whatever, but I'm not trying to just be like the dominant person or the Rambo of the team. And I'm more concerned about helping them if they're downed and stuff like that. But if I'm solo, if I see someone downed and I don't know them, they're just a complete stranger, if that's going to hurt me when I go and try and pick them up, I'm probably not going to do it. If they're surrounded, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, man, I got to move on. I can't help you, you know, but with teammates and people I know personally and we talk and we're in the party chat and stuff, I might try and help, you know, at least I'll think about it. So there's a difference there. And that's something that I've noticed, over the years, I guess, but more so in this game, I really do feel like there is a total difference because when I'm solo, I'm just going, I'm not even thinking, I'm just doing. And with a team, I'm thinking more. I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to take their kill, or hey, let me follow this friend, and then maybe they can follow me, and we could flank. And you know, I'm making up these plans, and we're discussing, you know, what we're gonna do next and things like that, and strategizing, working as a team. So I'm not saying it's bad. I love playing with friends. I'm just saying that I tend to do worse. I'll have good games, but then I'll have really bad games too. But solo, I'm more so likely to have some good games. And that's just something I really noticed with this game. But I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just going to show one match. And if you want to know more about my impressions about the multiplayer, they haven't really changed. So you can go ahead and check out that video if you want more details on my feelings towards the game. I'm really anticipating it. I'll just go ahead and say that. It's been really surprising because I was skeptical about the mysticals and just other things about the game, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I still feel that way. I still feel like I'm having fun, and I really want to play more. So that's just my overall thoughts as far as like the difficulty and everything. I think it's really the players. Let's just hold off. Let's see what happens at launch. Let's see how the players start to drop off. It'll get more competitive, I think. And then if it doesn't and it starts to get boring and it changes, then we'll discuss it then. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Catch you guys later. Peace.